Your Vote 2022, we're less than 3 weeks away now from primary election day on June 7th, and one of the races we'll be watching is the 36th Assembly District with two challengers to the incumbent Democrat Eduardo Garcia. The 36th State Assembly District includes Coachella, Indio, and all of Imperial County. Take a look at it right here. It no longer includes Cathedral City and Desert Hot Springs. News Channel 3's Samantha Lomibao spoke with the candidates about their goals.
Three candidates are running for the redrawn State Assembly District 36. This year's candidates include Democrat Eduardo Garcia, a current Assembly member.
I have a strong track record of getting things done, passing policy that is reflective of the needs of our community. I have a long track record of bringing home the bacon, as they say, millions and hundreds of millions of dollars to issues that are extremely important.
Democrat Dr. Marlon Ware, a university professor and director.
Retired Marine, almost 27 years. Currently college professor. I teach at Azusa Pacific University. I'm a professor over there. Love it, love it, love it. And I'm going to continue my community service, if you will. So it all culminated into one thing. I'm going to keep serving no matter what.
And Republican Ian Weeks, a certified financial planner.
But somebody has to stand and fight for the values that my family holds and that a lot of folks that I know, and I think a lot of people in our district hold. Somebody has to do that. And it's a sacrifice to stand up and be that guy.
I spoke with each of them about their stance on major topics the state is facing. The pandemic took a toll on thousands of businesses statewide. Until now, lawmakers are working to get the economy back up and running once again. I asked each candidate what they would do to boost the economy. Garcia highlights the state's efforts to create jobs and believes in backing small businesses.
Investments that will help our small businesses get back on their feet, some of them that closed down, and others that are going to get off their feet and begin a new journey.
While Ware says he would look very closely into tax laws and make adjustments to lower them.
Our tax system is a giant Rubik's Cube. We need to really look at that. We can shout against the government all day, but until we have somebody to actually open the books, take a look at these things, and pull up red flags, that's what we have to do.
On the other hand, candidate Weeks said he would listen to the citizens and work to align with their needs.
And we should be doing everything we can to help them, and we should be listening to them and saying, how can we help you? And the folks that I'm talking to don't feel like that's the case right now.
Nationwide and throughout the state, homelessness has been a growing issue. There's been constant efforts to house and find help for those who need it, but it still has not resolved the homelessness crisis. Garcia says it's important to keep providing workaround services and also believes in workforce training.
To be able to not only provide the housing and the wraparound services, but let's get some of these people back to work where possible so that they could become self-determined and independent. And I think that's the goal.
While Ware says he believes money shouldn't just be thrown at the problem, but rather to work with the homeless to better their mental health.
Or reunite them with their families and maybe help the families to take care of them. I mean, they get the love and, they can get not just government help, but, back with where they can actually grow mentally and emotionally and physically. They're people, they're humans just like us.
Weeks says he'd work towards getting them the resources they need to get off the streets.
But I think we're breaking people as a society, and I think that we need to look at how do we stop damaging humans to the extent that they find themselves addicted to drugs and living on the street.
These are just a couple of major subjects that each candidate will face if elected for state assembly. For more details on those campaigning for the 36th Assembly District, head to our website, KESQ.com. In Thousand Palms, Samantha Lomibao, News Channel 3.
And stay with News Channel 3 for more campaign previews ahead of Election Day on June 7th. And you can always find more at KESQ.com.